It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Steve.
Now, this envelope is open, so obviously
I could not help myself. I'm so sorry.
you know.
I want to hear your guesses. Because I asked my wife and I asked Reed, and Reed's an idiot, right? He's 6, so he's like, oh, I don't know, $1 trillion or 6. Like, those are the two options.
It's like 1,000 Statue of Liberties.
Yeah, one butthole.
And Kyle.
Seems like it's one of the last bastions of that internet before the internet became what it is now.
Yeah.
Right? Where it was a nice place. You could post, having breakfast with my love. And it would just be friendly reactions and what'd you eat? And now you'll get 2 comments saying S a D with a slur.
Naturally.
And then grandma saying, who's that?
Live on tape from APS 3 point whatever, it's the Steve and Kyle podcast.
It's like that daily dose of serotonin, what we were talking about, that BMX Facebook group that you had joined a while back.
30 and over BMX.
Was that a chicken and egg situation for you? How did that, were you like, were you just sitting on the couch pedaling one day and you're like, boy, I got to get back into it. And so you joined the group, or did the group pop up and that started you pedaling while you were sitting?
The group popped up.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of those recommended for you type groups, because I'll scroll through and I'll see clips. You know, you watch one clip, and then all of a sudden, that is what they feed you.
Oh yeah, that's all you get, right?
Like I click on Marketplace right now. The first thing I see is a set of wheels for a BMX bike.
Oh, okay. Well,
and a Jeep header.
Based on what we've talked about.
They've zeroed in on me very quickly. And look, scroll one further down, a piece of soffit for siding, because they know that I'm doing a siding project next year.
Let me give you a quick rundown of my marketplace.
Let's hear it.
1967 Ford Mustang Coupe 2-door.
Wow, that is surprising. How much for that 67 Mustang?
Yeah, they forgot the price filter, because this is $3,500.
Oh boy.
A 1990 Yamaha G2, which appears to be a golf cart.
Okay. Wait a minute. Is that the one where the guys are doing a wheelie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that
I got
one you
that
sent?
too.
Okay.
1990. I didn't send that, but I'm literally looking at the same thing right now. The guy in the passenger seat looks like he has, looks like he's about to barf.
And then I have a row that, if you're wondering where all the other things came from, this ought to clear it up.
Mm-hmm.
Jeep Grand Cherokee Sport, Polaris Wave Runner, Jeep Grand Cherokee, Jeep Liberty Sport.
Okay. So, did we talk? Was this on the podcast last week that we talked about it?
It was mentioned.
Yeah. That we had. Look, times have been good for the podcast.
That's right.
We are rolling in cash. We are flush with cash because of your genius move.
That's right.
To
threatening MGA.
Thanks. Now, do we have to give thanks to the person that alerted us of the recall?
Oh, yeah. God, I should look at who that was. Whoever tweeted us on June 8th and notified me of that. And then I promptly waited 2 months to do anything about it, or a month and a half to do anything about it. Thank you very much, because you led us to fortunes that this podcast never would have imagined.
It's taken the better part of 9 years, but we're finally in the black. We have we almost have a comma in our balance column.
If we didn't freshly replenish printer supplies, we would be over the 1 comma situation for the first time in this podcast history.
Oh, by far. I mean, normally we are lucky to be in the 3-digit area.
Yeah. And now a lot of people would look at that and say, well, Steve and Kyle, you guys should pay yourselves back for the years of what you put into it. Steve for the supplies and for the room, and Kyle for the hosting fees that have been coming out every month. Like, you guys should do that.
No.
Not here.
No, we're reinvesting in the podcast in an indirect way. We're reinvesting by buying a pile of shit. Possibly.
Well, you're narrowing it down too much because there's multiple piles of S that are in contention.
Yeah.
Last week we had a couple of I feel like I aired last week by waiting too long to tell us or to reveal our riches. Because then you and I were left scatterbrained for the last few minutes of this podcast, and we were tossing ideas out, and then we went home and we're tossing even more ideas to each other.
Oh, the adrenaline was pumping.
Oh, absolutely.
We were like, this money is burning a hole in our pocket faster than any money has ever burned a hole in a pocket.
I don't know what people think when they think, what an unexpected... not rush, but what an unexpected outcome. Like I came into some money. A lot of people would probably think to get that type of feeling, it would be what, $5,000, $10,000. For wealthier people, they're like, whoa, hey, that's $100,000. I can pay off my house or whatever.
Right.
For the Steve and Kyle podcast, it took $329.89 to send us over the edge.
That's it. Now, in case you didn't listen, it turned out that those mystery pallets or mystery boxes that we bought, the Amazon mystery boxes from over a year ago, was it? No. It was in the fall. We bought them, 2 of them for $90 or $95 or something. Mm-hmm. We had gone through them, realized that it was just a pile of garbage.
Yeah.
And the box is just sitting behind you, which was news to me last week.
Yeah, me too, by the way.
We haven't done anything with it. One of the boxes was just completely filled with, 11 boxes of mini foods?
Yeah, MGA brand mini food, which we also didn't do anything with until we got this tweet from a listener that said it's killing kids.
Yeah, he included a link. Yeah. To a recall for the exact product that we had 11 of.
Yeah.
So we did nothing. I remember seeing the post. I remember seeing the DM and being like, huh, cool. Well, you took the bull by the horns and dug in.
Yeah.
And you were not taking no for an answer from this company. You told them that they nearly killed your child.
Yep. I had 11 boxes. They played with all of them.
And they like just crumpled under the pressure, sent you a return box, a return tag. You threw it in the box. And then a couple of weeks later, they hit you up with a check for $329.85.
Yeah. They must have known I meant business because it said expect it in like 10 weeks. Mm-hmm. And that check got there within 2 weeks.
You had been no doubt elevated in their internal directory. And said, we got to bump this guy to the top because he means business.
Mm-hmm. Whoever came in that morning and they saw like that red folder on their desk, they'd know, uh-oh.
And it just said Kyle.
It's my day on the Kyle folder.
Yeah.
And they'd no doubt opened 3 or 4 emails with pictures of rashes.
Yeah.
And then, for no good reason, like a picture from a horror movie.
Yeah.
Saying like, is this what you wanted to do to my kid?
Right. Maybe a picture of an old grandmother holding a child for whatever reason.
And then a picture of my mother weeping. Mm-hmm. Just to really pull every direction I can. So, it took $329 to send this podcast into a tizzy last week.
We just don't know what to buy.
So we exchanged listings within hours. I had... Mm-hmm. There was a Jeep Wrangler that I think we're going to regret until the day this podcast ends of not going to drive it.
Is it gone?
It's gone.
Oh,
1993 Jeep Wrangler, two-door, 4-wheel drive. I'm based on the few photos that are included. Okay. I don't think the doors were included.
I don't. Okay. That was it. So a 93. So that's a YJ, of course.
And it had a winch on it.
Oh, it did have a winch, didn't it?
Like we could have taken the winch off, sold that for $100, and already started our path towards profitability, or maybe bought a door. But anyway,
just one door.
But anyway, this thing run and drove. This was the ticket, and we, it was too soon, so we passed on it. There were other Jeep. Yeah. You sent me a Jeep Comanche that we happened to find. That thing still available.
Is it
800? 800.
800. Where is it? Is it close?
Dansville, which is in the Michigan, in the state. I don't know exactly where. No title, just bill of sale. This thing looks like it has grass growing through it.
Good.
Engine was running when the transmission was removed. So I think we got to get this puppy down to 500. But anyway.
Okay.
Last week, you and I were talking, and we were trying to figure out how we should spend our newfound riches.
Yeah, because we can't just let it sit in an account.
What's it going to do? Grow?
No, it's in a non-interest bearing like PayPal account.
Yeah, it's not even like reported to PayPal somehow. It's like waiting to be accepted. It's not even real. It's just kind of in an ether right now that could be gone within a day.
Yeah. Now I propose the idea that we spend it on BMX bike parts. I don't remember you being enthusiastic about that.
It made me nervous.
I don't know why. I mean,
but listen, I could still be talked into this.
We'd get so much joy.
Would we?
Yeah.
You mean the 15 seconds until it was over?
Yeah, until I no doubt like broke my leg.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted to bring up, because you've sent like one of the first messages felt a little bit, I don't want to say disingenuous, Steve. That's not fair to you. But you sent me a BMX part listing.
Yeah. I mean,
and said, should we, this is what we should buy, right?
Well, it was like, because the amount that we got back for the mini foods was $329.85. And I think that the total on my parts list was $329.95. I even offered to throw in the dime out of my own pocket to make it even.
To make it happen?
Yeah. I wouldn't want to take advantage of the podcast extra 10 cents.
No. This is a podcast built on equity. And so for the first time that we've had it in 9.5 years, it makes sense that we should burn it. So you sent me that.
Yeah.
And you've since followed up with yesterday. Now, this wasn't podcast fund related, but you sent me another screenshot.
Well, I mean, look, I'm just trying to, I just want to keep it in the back of your mind.
You sent me stuff yesterday that I honestly could not believe was real.
What do you mean?
Because I would have never guessed. And I'm not saying this is like what a waste of money. That I don't care about. You're talking to a guy who spent so much money on comic books over the last decade, Steve.
Right.
It's unfathomable.
Also worth noting, you had sent me a Yamaha jet ski. It was $600. Didn't come with a trailer, though, so
I think my plan...
Tough to pull the trigger on it. But, I mean, imagine us just like, you on the front, me on the back, bear hugging you as we're whipping through the waves.
I still think 2 jet skis or a jet ski is still a good option.
If we can find 2 jet skis and a trailer for $1,000, I'm in.
That's the new hunt. It has to be the new hunt.
Yeah.
The new white whale.
But we digress.
You sent me this, and it literally took me aback because I did not know these things were this pricey.
The BMX parts list that I sent you yesterday? Okay.
Yeah. So the only thing I cared about with this BMX bike was, 1, that it was here. 2, that I can get some video of you when you finally start shredding dirt on it, or whatever you kids call it.
Now, look, this is a simple list. I had 3 things on the list. Obviously, the Odyssey Springfield U-Brake kit in Sunday Blue, the stolen cassette build kit in matte black, right-hand drive, obviously, and the Sunday Sabertooth V2 sprocket, black 30-tooth. Now, you may be wondering, I know that you probably said, well, wait a minute, but the stolen cassette build kit already comes with a sprocket. Yeah, it comes with a 25-tooth. So I can't run 25/9 gearing on my dirt bike next generation frame. So I had to up the sprocket size to a 30-tooth in order to be able to clear the brakes, which is why I went with the Odyssey Springfield U-Brake kit, because they're a low clearance U-Brake.
If I had to go upstairs this second and tell Annette that for the remainder of your time on this earthly plane, you have to pick one thing that Steve can talk about, and it's Jeeps, or it's his newfound passion,
reinvigorated passion
for BMX bikes. Which would she pick?
Jeeps or BMX? Probably Jeeps.
Because I kind of want to be in the room, or a fly in the wall, when you're pitching this set of parts you need to build your bitchin' new ride.
Yeah.
Because again, it took me aback, and I thought plan was to use the frame of your childhood bike still, the old cinder block. That was like 48 pounds, right?
Yeah, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was.
Okay.
The frame itself is, I mean, it's a little heavier, but it was all the additional components, which were just made out of iron back in the day.
So your plan is just revitalize it, because the parts list here looks to be an entire new bike except for
the frame.
The frame.
Yeah.
So it's still going to be that fresh Mercury-ridden 1990s frame, just with all stolen cassette and Sabertooth sprockets on it instead.
Yeah.
So you went through the trouble of bringing the bike home. You said you started deconstructing it.
Yeah, it's completely disassembled at this point.
So you're saying there's no chance of getting some hot laps on it on video? Okay.
No.
Do you have the full velocity thruster? Is that what was it called again?
That was the high voltage thruster.
High voltage thruster. That's right.
I do not have the high voltage thruster.
Is that still sitting at your friend Ben's house?
Yes.
Okay. Can we go to Ben's this morning and pick it up and just bring it back here?
There's a chance Ben might be here later in the day. I'm sure he'd throw it in his truck and bring it over.
Tell Ben to bring it. Well, one, partially because I feel bad for Ben, that he's been saddled with this piece of junk.
Okay. I have an idea.
Okay.
I pick up the high voltage thruster.
Sure.
And then we do one of those ingenious giveaways that I see all over YouTube and all over social media, where we sell tickets for $1.
Like $1 a piece.
$1 a piece. And the winner gets the high voltage thruster.
Okay. So we need to sell like 100 of them to cover the shipping.
Oh, no, we're not shipping it.
You have to come pick it up.
You got to come pick it up. Or
you're not welcome at the manor.
You got to live in the area. Yeah, we'll meet you at the subway around the corner.
That's right. That's right.
Not the subway station. No. The sandwich shop.
I am very on board with...
Put up a poll right now. Would you pay $1
for a chance
to win the high voltage thruster? Look...
Now this
are we becoming
genius.
a giveaway podcast?
Well, there's probably some legality to not being able to call it a giveaway if we're selling tickets to it. So
sure, yeah, a lottery,
raffle or lottery,
contest,
50-50 raffle.
It's a 50-50 now. So.
No, we're taking 100% of the profits. Okay. So I don't want to say that.
Right.
So text Ben and say, can you pop that butte in the back end and bring it here?
If I wanted to, I could have the high voltage thruster in my possession in a half hour.
Beautiful. Gosh. So
he actually asked me about it last week.
Yeah, because he wants it out of his house.
Yeah, and I ignored it. I just did the
so you had this nice man.
How's how's everything going? How you been?
Yeah, this nice
just
man
ignore it.
Do a nice favor for you, and you're treating it like it's the plague.
Now look, when we give away the high voltage thruster, I'm not doing a thing to it. I'm not putting air in the tires. I'm not greasing the chain.
Maybe we air the tire. We got to give it a ride around the Zach, right?
Do you secretly want the high voltage thruster?
There is not one thing I want.
Do you want to go to the skate park with me?
If there is one thing I want less than a Jeep in my driveway, it's the high voltage thruster. And trying to find room in my 2-stall garage.
Look.
For a fourth bike.
Reed's growing up. He's getting bigger. I saw him just the other day. Just sprouted up like a beanstalk.
Yeah, he's getting tall and appreciates riding bikes made this century.
You ever teach him about the classics? Like the 80s?
I teach him about Huffy and $49 bikes.
All right.
That's what I teach him.
Huffy's look, they have withstood the test of time.
Oh, absolutely. They're the name, obviously, outside of Odyssey and Sunday and High Voltage. So I don't know what a fair amount would be for stuff to build a, excuse this, it's not an insult, children's bike. But
No. I wouldn't want to take offense to that. So it's a good thing that you have said.
No offense.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah.
You beat me to it.
Obviously, I'm not here for that reason.
No.
So when you send me a parts list totaling $370 to build your, I think...
I don't know why you were so thrown off by that, because the one that I had sent you just last week was like $329.
I gotta be honest, I don't think I looked at that one.
Oh, okay. Well, that was that was the one where I told you.
Was that a whole bike though?
No, that was
just a kit.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, I don't think I spent more than $80 on a bicycle in my life. And you're looking at $300 plus for parts that you have to put on.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man! Putting it together, that's half the fun.
Oh, I sent you a link yesterday as well because
did you?
Did that not go through? I'm trying to find it right now too, and I can't. I don't see it. But
there we go.
I don't want to get too far from the end goal, and I will be in support. And I would even be willing to pitch in some of our newfound riches if you would be willing to promise me one thing. I already mentioned it last week.
I already forgot.
I need you to promise me you'll partake in a BMX race.
No, it's a completely different discipline. That's racing. I have zero interest in BMX racing. I never have. I've never done it. I don't want to.
I just need one. There's a local, somewhat local.
Yeah.
It's about 30 minutes away.
Yeah, Rock City.
And they've got dates. I see a calendar.
So you want me to bring my 25-year-old freestyle BMX bike to a track to race? That's like asking an F1 guy to bring his Formula One car to a NASCAR race. Yes, at their very basics, they are the same because you're driving, but 100% different.
I get what I'm asking. The ask isn't changed.
Okay.
On my end.
What's in this for me? Like if I win the race?
I don't care if you win or lose. I don't care if you come in 8th, 9th, 10th, 1st, whatever. You could.
So I'm out there in my jeans.
Yep.
And my work boots.
Yeah. Do I need to pitch in also so you can get some BMX spandex? Is that what the kids wear? That's the shorts don't get caught in the sprocket or whatever.
Yep.
I'm willing to front the bill for this rebuild.
Okay.
If I can get
now you're talking to me because out
at Rock City BMX.
I have the parts list. It's saved. I've hovered over that order button.
Yeah.
Probably half a dozen times in the last 3 days.
I've been itching as part of this podcast to do something nice for you, Steve. I'm still, trust me, as of 1 day ago, I was still looking at Oasis tickets for the Oasis concert in 4 days.
What are they down to?
You can still get a general admission floor ticket for around $500 to $600. So if the podcast pitched in at least half, you'd be on the hook for half, and you just got to start looking at the train schedule so you can get down to Soldier Field and back. Because you can just pass out on that train, Steve.
Yeah.
Make your way home.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm itching for a reason to help your causes. Whether it's to see Oasis or whether it's to rebuild a 25-year-old BMX bike.
Now, look, I've talked to the people at Dan's Competition. Obviously, you know Dan's.
I thought you said dance.
No, Dan's. Okay. Dan's Competition, the world-renowned BMX liquidation site. Not liquidation site. No, it's just it's a online ordering site. That's where I got all my stuff back in the day. Talk to them. They're on board with me building this bike back up. But I think that knowing that I had someone to ride with, aka you, on a high voltage thruster, I'll help you. I'll help you put it back together. I'll help you get it in good shape. We'll polish it up, teach you some tricks. Sorry, I couldn't say that without laughing. Do you think you could do a wheelie?
Yeah, no question.
How many pedals?
I'd rip a badass wheelie, Steve, today.
How many pedals, how many cranks do you think you could get in?
Like how many cranks before I would need a wheelie? Or before I could pop a wheelie?
Like you crank down, pop that front wheel up, and then as your front wheel is up, you're still pedaling.
You could get one clap in while my wheel's in the air.
Okay.
Especially on the high voltage thruster, which I'm assuming is going to weigh close to 50 pounds as well.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, I'm happy to do this race with you.
On the thruster?
I'll thruster race it.
Oh, man.
I'll absolutely. We'll have to load up in the. Obviously, we're loading both BMX bikes in the Comanche.
Of course.
So one is going to have to be, with pads around it and ratchet straps, and then the thruster we'll just whip over our shoulders,
throw it on the hood,
and wherever it lands, and we'll go up to Rock City BMX.
Oh my God.
And you and I will do a couple of hot laps.
Okay.
But I want this to be a paid race.
So if one of us wins, we win the purse, and we get to stand there on the podium.
Yeah.
Again, in our jeans, work boots, and a flannel shirt, because that's how the working man races.
And then, and also when one of us jumps off a cliff and we grow wings and we fly. That's as likely as one of us winning this race.
Well, here's what I think we do.
Yeah.
Which one of us is more fragile?
Me.
Okay.
I don't mean that as like a badge of honor. I mean, I have the injury history.
Yeah.
That,
Look,
you know.
you got Oinky keeping you alive. You got the bum foot or ankle or whatever it is. So I'm going to be the sacrificial lamb in this race.
Okay.
When that gate drops and we start pedaling, my complete goal is to just take out everyone else in the field. I just need you to get a good hole shot. So even if you're half a foot in front of some people, that's all I need. Because my first pedal down, I'm just going to throw the bike and dive. And I'll try to spread myself out as far as possible.
Steve's going to be the only one who, every other contestant's going to be looking at the other gates. And there's going to be Steve in warrior gear. Everybody wondering why, until he flails his body.
My bike is going to be set up like a Mad Max thing with like the wheels. They'll have like spikes coming out the side of them. So I can just kind of bump into people. There's going to be spokes breaking, people flying. And then you're going to be able to cruise to victory on the high voltage thruster.
You're right. There's no way that I would lose that battle until the second turn when everybody else has gotten back on their bikes.
Oh, no. When I take them out, they're going to be out for good. They're going to be out for weeks. There's going to be medical. There's going to be mechanical issues.
So you're willing.
If you're serious about this, I will get the high voltage thruster today. I will place the order for my parts today. Now, once I get the thruster, we're probably going to have to place an additional order for more parts.
You don't think the thruster is going to be operational when we get it here?
I think that it might need a little. It's probably going to need some tires and some tubes, because I'm sure that the tires are probably dry rotted after sitting in a barn for the last 35 years.
Probably going to be dead animals inside the tires.
Yeah.
Going to hear like a baby bird eggs crunch when I turn the handlebars because they've nested in there.
We can do this. If we can find like an adult racing league or something, like I don't know, the equivalent of an open mic night at the BMX track.
Absolutely. I can tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Me and the thruster are happy to launch out of the gates. There's no guarantee I'm going to make it to the end.
That's okay. And then we will raffle the bike off. So you can say, race used bike by the Steve and Kyle podcast. I mean, that's bound to get us $20.
A couple of tickets.
I bet we could count Trevor in for at least $10.
Yeah, boy, I hope Trevor's ready to commute to pick up race used high voltage thruster at the subway around the corner. Steve, a quick update. We've got, I've made a post in a statewide BMX group on your behalf and my behalf.
Oh, thank you. Did you tag me?
I did tag you.
Nice.
Hey, dudes.
Oh, no.
And dudettes.
Of course, yeah. I mean, we got to be inclusive.
Me and my bro are looking to shred some gnarly hills.
Okay, I'm the bro.
You're the bro.
I mean, of course. Yeah.
With some other homies.
Oh, boy.
Where's the most bitchin' run in West Michigan?
Come on. What are you doing?
So stay tuned. We're probably going to have a whole gang coming soon. Mm-hmm. I think that's the most likely outcome is that I make a bunch of new friends from this.
Yeah. Oh, boy. All right. Well, I put the...
You put the text out?
I put the text out.
Okay.
I have been in contact with Ben. The high voltage thruster will be in my possession possibly today.
Steve, this is something... Okay. It's just me and you, right? Just a little personal
Just
podcast.
us? Okay. Hey, everyone else. Out.
There's no soft way to ask this. Mm-hmm. You ever done something so embarrassing that you can't return to the city?
the whole city?
The whole city.
I don't think I've ever self-banned myself from a city because I've done something embarrassing. But there are definitely places where I'll think twice and be like, oh boy, last time I was in there, I did something dumb. Still haven't gone back to that place that banned us from, that kicked us out because we did the Mighty Ducks chant.
Oh yeah. I'll never go back there.
Yeah.
Nope. No thanks. I haven't gone back there. I haven't gone back to the place. Kicked me out on a Thanksgiving Eve after having like 2 drinks because we were singing Adele. I won't return there.
Which song though?
Oh, hello. Come on.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Look, that whole album. Whew, that album was amazing. I would sing every song on that album.
It's superb. It's one of the best albums.
Was that 19?
I think it was 21.
21.
I would hope on this podcast behalf, everybody listening will never go to a Frickers chicken.
No.
We're not going to do that. Other than that, I think that's our main list of gripes. Because, like, for you, like, is there something for you, like, if you were back in the homeland and you drove past the Ruby Tuesday or something that your ex-girlfriend cheated on you with in the corner booth or whatever, Kim?
That was that was not a chain restaurant. That was Huddy's in Colts Neck, New Jersey.
But that's like if you drove past.
If you're in that area, anyone out there listening, if you're in the area of Colts Neck, New Jersey, you stop into Huddy's
and go dine and dash,
and you say no. You say, I just wanted to be here. I just wanted maybe put up a plaque in the corner booth. Say this is on this site in 2004. Kim cheated on Steve with
Cody the busboy or whatever.
Busboy Spicoli.
So we need you to make a plaque.
Yeah.
And then go to, again, it was Huddy's in Colts Neck.
Yeah, I think it was on
New Jersey. There can't be a lot of Huddy's, right?
I got to check Huddy's.
Do we think Huddy's is still around, or are we about to have a Jack situation on our hands?
Huddy's is still around.
Oh, beautiful.
Huddy's is, they open at 11 a.m. today.
If you care about Steve, you do not go
Cozy,
there.
Casual eatery, serves burgers, chicken pot pie. Another American fare from the grill.
What's the Google reviews? What's the rating?
4 stars, 4.2. Yeah, they're doing
4.2.
They're doing great. Right on. Let's see, is that on 34 in Colts Neck? No, 537. 537 in Colts Neck. 206 County Road, 537 Colts Neck, New Jersey, 07722. Stop in there. Tell them that Steve is.
You need that booth.
Still a bit sensitive to that, but you know something? It was over 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. We actually get to relive it on this podcast.
I'm at the point where I might start getting over it soon.
It's amazing how that sits with you. Good God. No, I'm not saying that like it shouldn't. It's amazing how those events will then shape the way you treat certain things forever.
Yeah.
But that's more probably a conversation with a therapist for me.
Yeah. That has been discussed with the therapist.
It's insane, right? Because you're thinking the therapist thinks you're insane. Like, oh God, this guy can't get over this from 20 some years ago. But no,
dude, I talked to my therapist about how I felt bad about how my friend Craig Reinhardt, who I haven't talked to in 20 some years, got in a fight. It was one of those like, I think it was middle school, and it was he was going to get in a fight with somebody. So it was like, all right, meet me at the park at 5:00 or something. And like the entire grade showed up, and I feel the entire grade was against Craig.
Oh,
but Craig was my friend. And I felt bad because I remember somebody came up to me and they were like, whose side are you on, Craig or whoever the kid was that he was fighting? And I still to this day feel bad because I didn't say that I was on Craig's side.
Oh, poor Craig was literally alone in a fight.
Craig was alone.
And figuratively alone because everybody was rooting against poor Craig.
Yeah, he got pushed in the creek.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that's like that golf fight that went viral like a month ago.
Yeah.
Where that guy got whipped by his shoulders into the creek at the golf course.
So bad. I still feel bad about that.
All right, so now we need to find Craig Reinhardt and get him on the podcast and ask him if he remembers that fight and if he lost because of Steve's betrayal. No, I don't blame him.
That one still hurts.
Do you think Craig remembers?
I mean, if I remember, I'm sure Craig remembers.
Do you think Craig
was a fighter, though? That wasn't the only fight he got in.
We need to seek out Craig on Facebook. We can make this right, Steve. This is what this podcast is for.
We've wronged you with forcing you to relive the Kim in the back corner booth situation on this podcast. Let's fix it by finding Craig, messaging Craig, talking to Craig. You can apologize, and we can ask if Craig still lingers any ill will about that fight.
Let's see.
Maybe Craig thinks he won that fight. Maybe you misremember that fight, Steve, 20-some years ago.
Maybe
Craig whipped that other guy into
that
the
had
creek.
to be 30-some years ago at this point.
30 years ago fight. Maybe Craig whipped that person by his crotch into the creek, and you're just remembering it wrong. But we digress. We were you and I. We were both on separate vacations last week.
Yeah,
we took a little trip. I took a little trip to Chicago. You were with your wife. We had a 6-year-old in tow, so our vacation was a tad different than yours. So we went to Chicago and did all of the Chicago things.
Yeah.
And what is the big when you think of like the Chicago attraction? You'd get a picture taken at or on or go visit. What is one of the big things you'd think of?
There's I know it as the Sears Tower, but I think it's the Willis Tower. Right. You got the Willis Tower because they have that observation thing where you step out. There's the Bean. Mm-hmm. There's the what is the one pier?
Navy Pier.
Where it's big tourist attraction there. There's the Shed Aquarium.
Mm-hmm. Those are biggies.
I think those are some of the big ones.
So you got the one on the list that I want to mention today because we spent a few hours at Navy Pier and did all the things. Right? They've got what do they have at Navy Pier for people who haven't been to Navy Pier? It's like mini carnival stuff.
Right? Exactly.
Like a 200-foot Ferris wheel. You sit in a swing and it swings around. They've got a mini drop ride, whatever.
All that stuff. Were you there? I'm sorry. Did you say were you there with the whole family? Reed too?
Yep, 3 of us were there. So I paid in advance for some tickets to do the malarkey there on Navy Pier. So we went over there after we did the aquarium. And I don't do the spinny ride, so Reed convinced Katie to do a couple of little spinny things, and then came the Ferris wheel. Mm-hmm. And I'm not a person who generally is bad with heights, and I'm not. I think I'm okay with them. Okay. I don't like flying, but it's not height related. It's the dying related.
Sure. So you said 200 feet?
I think it says 200 feet.
Okay, that's a big Ferris wheel.
Yeah, but Ferris wheels in general, I don't know. What are they? They're so slow, and then they stop because they're letting people on.
But kids love them. I went on the Ferris wheel last night at the local fair.
Yeah,
because my kids were like, we gotta go on that. And why?
Yeah.
You go up. The first loop is so slow because everybody's loading on. It takes forever to get to the top. Yeah.
And then they, even that Ferris wheel is, you're exposed and it's a tiny cart. Whereas these Ferris wheels on the modern, like big tourist ones are like insulated cabins that don't move.
Yeah. You're in a room.
So I'm thinking, all right, I'll be okay doing this. And I'm kind of getting ready for it. And again, I'm not worried about heights. Mm-hmm. I'm not thinking about it. So we get up in line, and every tourist attraction in the country nowadays does the same thing. Like, oh, here's your ticket. Oh, stand over here for a picture.
Sure.
So they take your picture before you get on. They take it. Family starts walking to the little cabin. I turn around, walk into the cabin, and again, I'm not that nervous, and I'm doing okay. And I'm dressed kind of similar to who I am today. I've got a hat on. I have a hat on most of the time. Mm-hmm. And I smacked the top of the cabin door so hard my hat fell off and my glasses fell down my face.
Was it that low of a door?
Couldn't tell you. Apparently they said to duck.
Oh, no.
I didn't hear it.
Apparently they said duck.
That's what Katie said. I didn't hear
it. Did you pass out?
No.
Okay.
I didn't hear it. Katie told me that when I sat down. And I thought, that's okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe nobody saw it. Quick. Grab and put my glasses back on and adjusted my hat.
I mean,
Katie goes, are you okay? Yeah,
okay? For this scenario, you have to have glasses because this wouldn't be the same if it was like me. Right. I don't wear glasses, but in this scenario, the person that hits their head on the Ferris wheel door has to be wearing glasses. Yep. Did your glasses have tape in the middle of them?
The only thing,
I mean, and you obviously had a pocket protector, and your hat had a little propeller on the top of it.
The only thing I would allow in lieu of glasses for this scenario
is a large slushy drink.
Right.
It's the only alternative.
Yeah. Or a big sucker.
Oh,
like
yes.
the big sucker that you would lick while skipping down the street.
Something that is going to end up on the ground, on you, shattered, making a real scene.
Right.
So I sat down. I'm like, I wasn't hurt. So I sit down next to Katie. And she goes, "You okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. And I thought, okay, no big deal. Until one of the workers came over.
Oh, boy.
"Hey, are you okay?"
Oh, no. That's the, we don't want to get sued. So we got to make sure that this guy's okay. Maybe tell him, like, hey, your photo's on us, or we'll give you an extra loop-de-loop.
So I spent the next 8 to 12 minutes begging the gods that your little bin exits on the other side so you don't have to see those people again.
Really? You were affected that much by it?
This was embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, I understand embarrassing. I get that. But, man, that wouldn't have, for me, that would have been like, oh, boy, that's embarrassing. Oh, well, no big deal. But this stuck with you.
For 6 days,
Oh, no.
I was left with a physical reminder of where the bill of my hat
Oh, geez.
hit the top
Oh, no.
and, like, gave you that blunt force to the head.
Yeah,
and a little
that
scrape.
sucks.
So I had a little red. I meant to take a picture of it, and I waited till after I took a shower, and I took a picture, and it was like the scab was finally gone, last night.
Scab. Okay, so this
It wasn't huge.
Right? Did it? But it didn't bleed or anything.
Nope.
Did it? Okay.
No, it was just a red mark, like a red bruise that scraped off some skin. And I thought, I think this is the last time I can come to Navy Pier.
Really?
Because there's no doubt that, listen, I got 8 feet up in that little cart, and I guarantee you they all started laughing.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a guarantee.
And maybe that's why I need to see a therapist.
So, so you think that if you went back today, they'd remember you?
Realistically, no.
Do you think
in my mind, yes.
Do you think that throughout the whole time you were on that Ferris wheel, like you have a nickname, obviously, with them, like you're, Captain Idiot or something.
Yep. Big Dum Dum, Big Bill Hat Buffoon.
Okay, so it seems like you're suffering from a bit of what they call the main character syndrome, where in your head, they remember you. You're the main character in at least in their night.
I am still filled with shame when I think about.
Oh.
And again, this was something so simple, Steve.
Yeah.
Literally thousands of people do this every day.
Yeah.
They duck down a few inches to get on the cart.
I'm surprised that the door is that low.
And I'm not a tall guy. Like I'm 5'11".
Yeah.
I'd say slightly above whatever the male average is, but I'm not like my brother, the big wounded zebra.
Oh, geez, they would have decapitated him.
Oh, for God. He would. Hey, could you fold yourself into a sandwich to get in, please?
What?
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's your
My
blood.
family. So I need to figure out how to get past this because now, granted, I don't think our family would ever be like, hey, let's go back there. We need to do that Ferris wheel again. But this is something that when I hear the city name Chicago, my first thought is going to be the time me, BBB, Triple B, Big Bill Buffoon, smacked the door on the Ferris wheel cabin.
Yeah. Man, I think you do need therapy. I don't mean that in a negative way.
No.
Therapy has been
it's a revelation.
It's been very helpful for me. But I think this is the first layer of an onion that is going to be many, many layers thick.
I don't think I can ever go back to the city.
That is extreme. No. Remember when I said that one time, I think you need therapy?
Yeah.
Take out the I think and add an exclamation mark to the end of it.
I'm going to text Katie right now. And I'm going to have Katie ask Reed. I'm going to ask Katie directly.
Okay.
have you thought less of me since I hit my head on the Ferris wheel?
Please, Katie. I'm trying to channel your wife through means of telekinesis.
Ask Reed
Say
to...
yes.
Okay.
Say
This
yes.
is,
Say yes.
because I tell you right now, if she says yes, there's like a 98% chance the car that I'm driving here is not making it home.
Okay. So, do you think that she remembers the incident?
Yes. Impossible to forget. Again, I
Well,
look
impossible
like...
to forget because you've brought it up, no doubt.
I have not
100
brought-
times.
This is something that I am hoping for one of those Men in Black memory wipers
The
so we
flashy
could all
thing.
forget.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I'd be
Okay.
like, hey, everything else been great, grand, whatever. You know, hey, this tragic incident, yada, yada, who cares? But I need you to forget the time that Triple B was walking to the Ferris wheel, Big Bill Buffoon,
Big Bill Buffoon, of course.
and I smacked the roof of that Ferris wheel cabin so hard. My hat was raised, so I looked like, you know, the way the kids wear their hats where it's raised.
Yeah.
And my glasses were at like an 80-degree angle.
Yeah.
Like one of the lens was in my mouth.
Right.
Right?
And again, your big sucker that you were holding in your
Yes.
hand fell on the floor.
Yeah.
I feel bad for your future therapist,
I don't even like reliving it. Like right now, I regret bringing it up.
but that therapist is going to make so much money off of you.
Years of it when I finally rip the Band-Aid off and go.
I mean, they see you walking through the door, Triple B, Big Bill Buffoon, and they just hear dollar signs.
You thought the red folder on the bottom of the, or on the desk of that poor MGA entertainment employee's desk was bad? Wait until you see the therapist folder
Yeah.
that they're about to unveil for me not being able to get over hitting my head. Oh, God. Steve, before we get out of here, I wanted to... we didn't get to your vacation, because I have a very pointed question about your vacation, but I don't think we have time today.
We got a couple minutes.
You want me to get to it?
Yeah.
Because I've noticed something, and I'm
What'd you
gonna.
notice?
This is a challenge for you personally, and I hate to put another thing on your plate, but
No, it's fine. I got all the time in the world.
and like we
Now
talked
that
about,
now that summer's coming to a close, things slowing down a bit. I got nothing but time.
and like we talked about last week, you're over there This is
Juggling.
you. This is you juggling.
Juggling.
But this is more for next year
Okay.
that it's gonna. But
So I don't even have to start for a couple months.
yeah, but I think you say that now, but I think this is going to be something that weighs on you when you realize, like we've already talked about your next year projects that I've already think you've taken on too much.
Yeah, definitely.
Let alone, I didn't even get to today what I really want to do with our riches, which is I want to become landmen. That's what I want to do. So that might be on our docket for next year.
Okay, so we have to buy land.
But we legitimately need to talk to a tax person because I don't want this to be some ill effect on either of us being like,
Yeah.
hey, you own some property? What do you mean? Yeah, an SKP LLC. But again,
We owe $7,000 in back taxes.
I want to get to that next week because that is my grand plan for every time we have riches on this podcast
Is to buy land.
is that you and I become landmen.
Okay.
But I noticed something. This is the second time I've noticed. You went on a vacation last weekend. It was just you and your lovely bride. You got to spend some time, just the two of you, soaking in the beaches, the sounds of South Carolina.
Yeah, it was her like a little delayed birthday gift.
Oh, I didn't know it was that related.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah,
just like, hey, we got a weekend. These flights are cheap. Let's get away. Better. That's perfect. You guys went away. You came back. And I noticed it. When I go on vacation to places, I think in a very similar fashion to you. It's like, oh, man, when we come back, I want to do this, this, or this would be fun, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So this is the second time I've noticed this, Stephen. I want to ask you,
okay.
because I need to hold your feet to the fire on this because I can't let you keep getting away with this.
Yeah.
When did you and Annette get married?
November of 17.
November 2017. You were on the eastern seaboard of...
Well, I mean, we got married here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but
that's
when we went on vacation, it was to the northern coast of Jamaica, Sandals, Jamaica, Sandals Ocho Rios, which, as we all know, means 8 Rioses.
It's all 8 Rioses. Again, if the wind is right, you can hear the screams of Havana, Cuba. If ever...
Yes.
But you came home from that and you said, the next time we go there,
Yeah.
we want to do this with other people.
We
other
always
couples.
do. Yeah.
And that was coming up on 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have a nice weekend. You're able to relax. You don't have to worry about getting up with the kids. You're not worried about tantrums.
Dude,
You're not
we
worried
went
about
to Top Golf
schedule.
twice in 24 hours.
Twice? You liked it enough the first time, and you're like, I gotta go back?
We went there the one time. We went there on Saturday night, and we were like, man, that was a blast. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
Had a couple drinks. And then we flew back. We didn't come back until late on Sunday. Our flight didn't leave there until like 8:45. And it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we were like, what do you want to do for dinner? And Annette looks at me and she's like, can we go back to Top Golf? And I said, absolutely, we can go back to Top Golf.
And they bring the food to you.
They bring the food to you and you hit golf balls.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've only done it once, but
It was so much fun. Loved it. I think we're already planning because we're going to be in Indianapolis for Thanksgiving.
okay.
They got a Top Golf there.
Do they really?
Oh, yeah. It's in Fishers, Indiana.
Oh, so you're gonna make the commute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, that's probably only about 20 minutes from the park
Carmel.
in Carmel.
Yeah. When was the last time you went actually golfing?
What was that now?
If I'd ask you this second, no hesitation, where are your golf clubs? Do you know?
Yes, absolutely. Saw them yesterday.
When was the last time they left that spot?
Ooh. 4 summers ago, probably. I remember going golfing with our buddy Cy Nolan Ryan Young and Town Drunk Rusty.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that was probably summer of 21,
Okay.
maybe 22.
Been a little bit, but you still got out there. That's
Been
good.
a little bit. But you know something? I still want to.
Yeah.
I just, for whatever reason, have not done it.
I have, Katie got me for Father's Day, like one of those, a gift certificate to one of the places that does the indoor golf with the simulators. and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that's more my speed. I'm
Man,
not cut out for a golf course anymore.
There's one that just opened right next to my work.
Oh, really? I got you.
And I did that one time. I did it last Thanksgiving, and it was great. It was so much fun.
Yeah, this one's very local. Beautiful. Perfect.
You don't gotta walk anywhere.
Oh, God, that's the best. Don't have to get out of my cart. Don't have to fish through, ankle-high grass to find a ball that I supposedly hit.
What you drinking there? Is it a Dr. Pepper or is it
I got a different doctor of my own. Glug, glug.
Dr. Booze?
Ever heard of Dr. Scotch? Puss out of the pool. Have you ever heard of Dr. Scotch? So you come home, or you're on your way home, and I see, for the second time, a similar post to the one you had made.
So I
about
made that.
Sandals,
I made that
Jamaica.
post back.
No, that was talked about in the podcast, though.
Okay,
That's why I remembered it. I thought,
that's why I don't remember it,
Right.
because we talked about it on this podcast.
So now I need to set a reminder in my phone, because this feels like Steve had a pop-off moment, and it feels like you're in the moment. You've got that rush of like vacation energy and fun, and then you realize you post that, and then if I get with you in 6 months and say, "How's that coming?" And did you pick a weekend? Did you plan days? Because I
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Not to be rude, but I made an immediate post that said pass, and I appreciated the invite.
Right.
Let me read the post. Not verbatim.
Sure. Yeah, that's all right. You can read it verbatim.
But
that's fine.
let's see. There's a couple of posts. Such a fun and relaxing weekend with Annette. We want to do it again next year, but make it a couples, singles, no kids weekends for everyone. Comment if you want to be a part of it, and let's make it happen. Now, you had a lot of people say, yeah, Pat, yeah, I'd love to do it. Where's this? Yada, yada. And some people think they're funny with the jokes.
Of course. I mean,
but I need to ask you, Steve. You're now the harbor master
I am, yeah.
of this Myrtle Beach vacation.
Well, and to be clear, not necessarily Myrtle Beach. It could be, it could be anywhere. That was just, we need to do something like this again, but, with friends. But I made it very clear to my wife that I don't want to be the point person on this.
Okay,
So what, like, I'm not doing the what weekend works for everybody. I got a discount rate on rooms. The most I will do is book our flights, book our hotel room, and then say to people, this is where we're going to be. This is the timeline.
just setting a thing in my calendar for, not going to tell you the date,
No, that's fine.
where I have to, I'm going to ask you, how'd this happen? Because,
Sure.
listen, and I don't want to be the bad guy here.
No, of course not.
Like, enough's enough. You know, you asked for it twice, Steve. Your feet are now.
Okay.
They're dangling.
They're right over the fire.
They're right over the fire.
Okay. Now, I want it to be clear that if the arbitrary date that you have picked to put into your phone, if I don't have a direct answer for you yet, it's not because we're not planning on it. It's just because sometimes I do things at the last minute. Sometimes I may book something a month out, month and a half out. Hell, my cousin's wedding last year, I booked it like 3 days before. I was like, what the heck? I'll go to that wedding.
Right. But with a friend or group vacation,
I will try.
That wouldn't be something that you could do.
Yeah, exactly. I will. I'm going to try and be respectful to the people that said that they want to go.
Yeah, I'm not.
And you know something? I got an email from one of the airlines, because the issue is a lot of times you can't book something a year in advance. But I got an email from one of the airlines yesterday saying, hey, we're booking for spring 2026. Get your budget flights. Looked it up. I'm like, okay, all right. You know, maybe in another month or two when their schedule has extended out into the summer, it'll happen. But yeah, you're right, though, in that part of that is we're a couple beers in. We're literally in the pool, like wading through the pool with a drink in our hand. There's a DJ playing fun music. Everybody around us is like hooting and hollering and having a good time. And we're just looking at you. We got to do this again. Yeah, we do.
Man, because I go the other way.
You don't want to do it?
I am thinking of ways the next time I do this, how could I get less people involved?
So, hypothetical.
Yeah.
Say 2 months from now I post. All right, everybody, here are the details. Here's what we're thinking. Who wants to go? Side note, you're booking your own flight. You're
right. Like these are the dates we're going. Like
right.
and
if you want to tag along, we would love to have you there.
I think that's the way to do it. You can't send a calendar out to a group of 15 couples or people and say which of these work for you, because
you'll never get mass consensus.
You're going to get a calendar back with every date X'd out by one person or another. Right. That's just the way that's going to go.
Yeah.
You need to say we're going on this date. We'll be at this hotel. You know, here's,
all right. So hypothetically, 2 months from now, I say, hey, everybody, next August 4th, we're going here. We're going to be there for 3 days. And you pull out your phone and look at your calendar, which I know was already a stretch because you have already declared no interest. But say you look at your calendar and you say, we're free that weekend. And oh, look at that. Flights are only going to be $200 round trip.
Right? Yeah.
Round trip. Oh, wow. This hotel, $120 a night.
Nice room.
That's great. Yeah. It's only 10 minutes from the airport. So you can catch an Uber. We don't have to rent a car.
You're checking a lot of boxes right now.
Yeah, exactly. And ocean view. Look at that, looking out at the mighty Atlantic. Well, that might be a demerit for you because you're not a big fan of the ocean.
A lot of people would enjoy that view, though. I don't want to ruin the sentiment in the role.
Sure. All of the boxes are checked for this being fun, easy, and happy. What are you saying?
I'd rather be tossed into the fire that you're being held over. No offense.
Oh, jeez. So you're out. Even if we have 2 trips to Topgolf included in there?
Boy, I'd say Topgolf is a deal breaker. I'd be. Can you get me
Topgolf? may cost more than the flight and the hotel combined,
It's insane how expensive it is.
but it's so worth it.
It's a lot
I
of fun.
qualified twice to win a brand new Honda CRV by hitting targets.
Did you win it?
I'm not sure when the drawing is. I'm sure they'll let me know if I've won.
Steve, that's because they never do the drawing. A CRV is like a 2019.
It did look like it was a couple years old.
Listen, we accomplished a lot this week.
We did.
We're BMX racing. We're still looking to buy a car or next week, fingers crossed, land.
Keep your social media refreshed.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I have the high voltage thruster in my possession, likely in the bed of the Comanche, I'm going to be posting about it.
We didn't even get to the big news. You were in my driveway a week ago.
I was.
I mean, I was in Chicago.
I sat in your driveway for 10 minutes.
Did you really?
Yes.
So you were in my driveway.
I misunderstood I think that there was some miscommunication
Probably.
about what one text meant and what your text meant back, and I was like, he'll be out here any minute now.
I apologize. I thought we both knew. That's why we were recording again on another weird schedule.
As soon as you sent it back, when you said, I'm in Chicago, I said, yeah, of course you are, because I'm a big dumb idiot.
Unbelievable. Love it. Love it.
But, yeah, at Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, we'll post a picture of the high voltage
Oh
thruster.
my God. I can't wait for it to be in your possession.
Again, it might, within a half hour, it might be.
The only person more excited than me and you is Ben to get it out of his house.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's going to be thrilled. All right. We'll talk to you next week.
See ya.